We're here with
Jim Stone.
Jim Stone. What is this?
This is a full-size 1969 El Camino that I built off of a Hot Wheels miniature car, full-size. And this was a running 1977 Cadillac Eldorado and a shell of a 69 El Camino. And one afternoon, about 18 Coors Lights out of a case, Sawzall and a torch. I actually cut both cars in half, welded the frames back together, and had the body drop back about 4 hours one afternoon. And then a couple of months to make all the linkages and everything to be able to drive it down the road. So this is a 30 over 500 Cadillac. It's about 508 or 510 cubic inches around in there.
Oh, it's a Cadillac.
It is a Ford to Cadillac intake manifold adapter plate. This is a 460 Ford big block tunnel ram that I cut the ends out of and made into an air gap manifold. This is all scrap aluminum I had laying around my shop that I made the adapter plate. This base came from BDS as an as-cast manifold. I stacked all that stuff up, shoved the blower forwards until the belt looked like it was going to line up, and welded it right there. This is a big case 671, so it's about the same amount of air as an 871. It's a big billet case.
Okay.
We are running about 15% underdriven. If you put it on a dyno and actually pulled it down and opened it up, it ought to make 650 to 800 horse, somewhere around in there. It wheelies on a couple hundred horse, so everything after that is extra anyway. These fender flares are all steel. These are fenders that cut off the side of a 88 Sonoma S10 step side. They
Really?
just happened to look like they would work on there. So I cut them off, laid them up, welded them on, got double flares. I bought two more sets of 69 fenders to get the wheel well openings out of them. Now when I put the Eldorado in the back, of course, it was front wheel, so it was front wheel steer. So I did get rid of the steering in the back, and I made tie rod end brackets and welded the end links up to the frame to get rid of the rear steering. And then I had to make coilover suspension and redo the upper control arms because this was a torsion bar front suspension.
Oh, gotcha.
So I had to make all that. And of course the long throttle linkage and shifter linkage and all the other things.
So is it still using the transmission out of the Cadillac?
Do what now?
Still using the transmission out of the Cadillac?
Yeah, it's a front wheel drive Cadillac Eldorado. So that means the transaxle has a transmission that sits sideways to the motor.
Gotcha.
That has half shafts coming out of it, just like a transfer box on a full wheel drive.
Cool.
And I picked that year because that was the heaviest transaxle made, and I knew I was going to have some horsepower on there. So
You ever broken
Eldorado
anything in it?
Tornado was the same transaxle, so all the parts interchange. It's called a Turbo 425. That's what it's
Okay.
called. But all the 400 pieces fit in, clutches and torque
That's
converters, so it makes it easy.
No shortage of those around.
Well, it was a learning curve. This was a learning curve. This took lots and lots and lots of Coors Light to make this happen.
I bet. It's definitely unique, that's for sure. He pulled in here. We're at Cars and Coffee, and pretty much everybody's left. And I saw some people driving out. He pulled in, and everyone turned around and came back. So look at this. You gonna start it up for us?
Sure.
Cadillac.